You already know that triangles are congruent if two pairs of sides and the included angles are congruent, side angle side. You can also prove triangles congruent using other groupings of angles and sides. That leads us to this postulate. Postulate 4-3, nicknamed the angle-side-angle postulate. If two angles and the included side of one triangle are congruent to two angles and the included side of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. And we can see that here. If angle A is congruent to angle D, and segment AC is congruent to segment DF, and angle C is congruent to angle F, then our two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF, are congruent. Problem 1. Using angle-side-angle. Which two triangles are congruent by angle-side-angle? Explain. Well, consider what we know. From the diagram, you know that angle U is congruent to angle E, which is congruent to angle T. Angle V is congruent to angle O, which is congruent to angle W. And segments UV, EO, and AW are all congruent. What you need is to use angle-side-angle. So you need two pairs of congruent angles and a pair of included congruent sides. So a plan, you already have pairs of congruent angles, so identify the included side for each triangle and see whether it has a congruence marking. Well, checking, in triangle SUV, segment UV is included between angle U and angle V and has a congruence marking. In triangle NEO, segment EO is included between angle E and angle O and has a congruence marking. In triangle ATW, segment TW is included between angles T and W, but does not have a congruence marking. Therefore, since angle U is congruent to angle V, segment UV is congruent to segment EO, and angle V is congruent to angle O, triangle SUV is congruent to triangle NEO. Your turn. Which two triangles are congruent by angle-side-angle? Explain.